Today we are going to discuss Runge Kutta method second order. Okay. Here he has given y dash plus y is equal to 0. Find y of 0.1 and y of 0.2 using RK method second order when y of 0 is equal to 1. Okay. RK method second order, the formula is y1 is equal to y0 plus k1 plus k2 by 2, where k1 is equal to h into f of x0 y0 and k2 is equal to h into f of x0 plus h plus y0 plus k1. Okay, so we require the k1 k2 values, then you have to substitute in the equation. Therefore y dash is equal to y dash plus y is equal to 0 he has given. That means y dash is equal to minus y. That implies f of xy is equal to minus y he has given. And given y of 0 is equal to 1. Y of 0 is equal to 1 means x0 is equal to 0 and y0 is equal to 1. We have to find out first which value y of 0.1. Therefore h you have to consider as the 0.1. Therefore x1 will become 0.1 and y of 0.1 is equal to how much? Okay. Next what you have to do is the k1 value you have to find out. K1 is equal to h into f of x0 y0. x0 is 0, y0 is 1 and h is equal to 0.1. Substitute the values in this one. That is nothing but k1 is equal to 0.1 into f of 0 comma 1. The function value is nothing but function is what it says minus y. In place of y we have the 1, therefore minus 1. That is nothing but minus 0.1. So k1 is equal to minus 0.1. k2 is nothing but h into f of x0 h plus h y0 plus k1. Therefore h is 0.1 into f of x0 is 0, h is 0.1, y0 is 1, k1 is minus 0.1. If you simplify, you are going to get it as the minus 0.09, minus 0.09 k2 value. You know the k1 value, you know the k2 value. Just to substitute these k1 k2 values in the RK method second order. y1 is equal to y0 1 plus half into k1 is minus 0.1, k1 is minus 0.1 and k2 is minus 0.09. If you add these values and simplify, you are going to get as 0.905. That means y of 0.1 is 0.905, y of 0.1 is 0.905. Again you have to find out y of 0.2. Next you have to go for the continuation and you have to get it as the 0.2. How will you do that one? Okay, for that one what you have to do is that already we have this concept. The extension of this concept I am writing here. x1 is equal to 0.1, x1 0.1, y of 0.1, how much? 0.905 I am writing here. We have to find out y of 0.2. Therefore h is equal to 0.1, you consider 0.1 plus 0.1, that means x2 becomes 0.2. y of 0.2 is question mark. Next what you have to do this formula is the same, this one, but this k1 k2 formula will be replaced with x0 with x0 y0 by x1 y1. Just simple, replace x0 y0 with x1 y1, you will get the k1 k2 new equations. Just to substitute the required values, you will get the k1 is equal to minus 0.0905, k2 is minus 0.08145. Therefore y2 is equal to formula is this one. Substitute the values and simplify that one, you are going to get as y of 0.2 is 0.819025. This is the way to find out the RK method second order. Okay, thank you. Today we are going to discuss Runge Kutta method third order. Okay, using RK third order, find y of 0.1 comma y of 0.2 and the given equation is y dash plus y is equal to 0, where y of 0 is equal to 1. Okay, so for the third order formula is y1 is equal to y naught plus 1 by 6 of k1 plus 4 times of k2 plus k3, where k1 is equal to h into f of x naught y naught, k2 is h into f of x naught plus half h y naught plus half k1. Okay, similarly k3 is equal to f of x naught plus h y naught plus 2 times of k2 minus k1. This is the k1 k2 k3 formulas. Given equation is y dash plus y is equal to 0, y dash plus y is equal to 0 implies y dash is equal to minus y, f of xy is minus y. Okay, y of 0 is equal to 1 he has given, y of 0 is equal to 1 he has given. That means x naught is equal to 0 and y naught is 1. What we have to find out? Y of 0.1 we have to find out. So x naught is equal to 0, this becomes 0. When it becomes 0.1, h you have to consider it as 0.1, therefore x1 is equal to 0.1. y of 0.1 is equal to how much we have to find out. Okay, for that one k1 is equal to h into f of x naught y naught, h is 0.1, f of x value is x naught 0 and y naught 1, substitute here. So simplify, you are going to get k1 is equal to minus 0.1. Similarly k2 is equal to h into f of x naught plus half h y naught plus half k1. Simplify, you are going to get it as minus 0.095. Similarly k3, if you substitute in the values, you are going to get it as minus 0.09. Therefore y1 becomes y naught plus 1 by 6th of k1 plus 4 times of k2 plus k3. Substitute the values k1 k2 k3, you are going to get it as y of 0.1 is 0.905. we require y of 0.2 also. From this one, how will you conclude the y of 0.2 means? For this part extension, you have to write it here. x1 0.1, you write it here. Y of 0.1, already you got the value 0.905. 0.2 you have to find out, therefore h is equal to, you have to consider 0.1, therefore x2 becomes 0.2, therefore y of 0.2 is equal to question mark. So next replace x0 by x0 y0 with x1 y1 in the k1 formula, k2 and k3 formulas. You will get the k1 like this, k2 formula like this and k3 formula like this. Just to find the values of k1 k2 k3 and substitute here, you are going to get it as the y of 0.2 is 0.818874. This is the way to find out the RK third order. Okay, thank you. Today we are going to discuss Runge Kutta method fourth order. Okay, so using Runge Kutta method, find y of 0.2 for the equation y dash is equal to y minus x by y plus x. Given y of 0 is equal to 1. So for the fourth order, y1 is equal to y0 plus 1 by 6th of k1 plus 2k2 plus 2k3 plus k4. This is the formula. Where k1 is equal to, this is the formula, h into f of x0 y0. k2 is equal to x0 h into f of x0 plus half h plus, comma y0 plus half k1. Similarly k3, this is the formula, k4, this is the formula. Given one y dash is equal to y minus x by y plus x, that implies, and given one y of 0 is equal to 1, that means x0 is equal to 0, y0 is equal to 1. Okay, we have to find out y of 0.2, therefore h you have to consider as the 0.2, therefore y of 0.2 is equal to question mark. k1 is equal to formula, h value is 0.2 and x0 is 0, y0 is 1, therefore f of 0 comma 1, that means 0.2 into f of 0 comma 1 means formula is 1 minus 0 by 1 plus 0, y minus x by y plus x, 1 minus 0 by 1 plus 0. Simplify, you are going to get k1 as 0.2. Similarly k2, 0.2 times of something. If you simplify, k2 value is 0.15. 4 6s. Okay, similarly K3, if you simplify you are going to get it as 0.16619. Similarly K4 you are going to get as 0.14144. So all the K1 K2 K3 K4 values you got, therefore substitute in the fourth order formula. Y1 is equal to Y0 plus 1 by 6 of K1 plus 2K2 plus 2K3 plus K4. If you substitute here, you are going to get it as the Y1 is equal to 1.016785. That means Y of 0.2 is 1.016785. Okay, thank you.